Welcome, friends. Hi, everyone. Are we live?
Are we?
I'm just joking.
I don't
We're
know.
Averted Axes. Welcome to the Dawn Expanse. It's our D&D stream that we usually do weekly when the gremlins aren't messing with our audio.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a thing. Yeah. For anybody who hasn't watched this before, this is it.
This is how we do.
Wow.
Thanks for showing
It's
up.
great seeing
Have a
everyone.
good night.
How that was
And
it.
we're out.
It's like I'm just like it's like what you see is what you get.
Yeah.
Usually we're slightly fancier, but that's not going to happen this time around.
Yep.
Yeah, we're usually slightly less defeated.
Yep.
There's that.
And I just want to say thank you again to Peaches, who agreed to do the recap this week.
Oh yeah, so definitely didn't have nothing written down. So this is what we did.
What did we did?
I have no idea. Please, Mike. Continue on with this.
Last week we had incredible audio issues that prevented us from even going live. That was really cool. The party did not succeed.
Right?
Yeah.
And
Ben
We
went
party
off.
wiped, so we've
It
all
was
made new
just-
characters.
yeah, all new characters. These ones are
None of
deaf.
this is true. They're lying about every word. Don't actually believe this. This is wrong.
Alton was hung and quartered.
No.
What?
Tried for treason against the crown. No
Yeah.
big deal. It happens. Sometimes your best friend's actually a double agent.
Happens all the time. Literally all the time.
Happens to the best of us. But yeah, so to actually recap, 'cause Mike was useless. The last time we played, had a few things happen. You guys got into a scrap down by the docks with some clerics who were not willing to be taken prisoner. One of which having murdered his friends and kind of ensured that he died too, to not have to speak with you guys again. Maybe he just didn't like your company. I don't know.
It's been known to happen.
You guys learned a little bit about where Ben had spent some of his time. Then the next day, you made your delivery, got the shackle off of Peyton, harassed a guard, mooned a guard, and then ran.
He started.
No,
He started it.
no. You went
Listen,
to talk to him.
I was being civil, okay? And he was being a not nice person.
I mean, which one of you guys dropped trow?
Well, you know.
Whatever happens, happens.
Yeah, but unfortunately, the we don't have the God Squad.
Yes, the God Squad is missing one member.
Yes, but we will carry on, and lest we forget.
Yes, we will carry on my wayward
Is that poor
son.
taste in November? I don't know. Anyway, so picking up where we left off, you're all currently at the church. You guys all hanging out in the church, the God Squad of Ben and Alton, having just arrived back not too long ago from their conversation with the guards. It's about midday right now, and yeah, it's up to you guys for what you'd like to do next.
I don't know what to do. I'm not lying. I don't. Seriously, I don't know what to do.
So your conversation with the guard didn't go well?
Sure. Well, yes, did not go well.
Yeah, I do recall you mooned a guard out of anger.
Yes.
So,
Does that happen a lot, Ben?
Are you a mooner?
Mostly to gods.
Mostly to guards.
I mean, we've passed by a lot of guards coming here.
Not the gods. The gods in this city.
Oh.
Do we know how serious the siege is outside the gates? Or did you not?
Seems pretty serious. I've never seen a non-serious siege.
All right, you're not
Really?
wrong.
Like, no new information about it, though.
It was confusing how they arrived. Maybe by magic, but they seem to come out of nowhere.
Did we want to try and question the guards again with
Maybe I
less
should
mooning?
I'll stand in the back.
That could be all right. Maybe this time Peyton or Kamari take the lead, huh?
Yeah, couldn't get worse.
I'll let Peyton speak for me.
You want to take the lead?
Okay, big boy.
I speak better with my axe. I don't know what to say.
Is there anybody else in the city that you know who'd be able to help us, Ben? I don't.
Most of the time that you had spent, you would know, like you might have a decent rapport with a couple like shopkeepers, within like the midtown, but other than that,
Not
you
really,
definitely
no.
don't know any guards.
No. Fuck those guys. Sorry.
Why do you hate the guards so much?
They don't treat the lower tier very well. And I've made a lot of complaints. They don't really like me either.
Okay.
How about you talk to the guards and I will stand a block away so they don't see me.
Uh, okay, sure. I can give it a shot. I don't know, really. What are we kind of like hoping to find out?
We were
Last
trying to
time.
get more information so that we could help. And the guard told me, we don't need your help.
Yeah. See if we can get more information about the siege.
I mean, the only other way to find out information is to go to the other side of the siege. Besides talking to the guards.
I don't know if Dune would be able to make it back up the cliff.
I was thinking just going out of... Yeah, okay, fair.
Yeah.
Well, it's not like the guards are gonna just let us leave the city through the gate.
Just open the gate a little. It's fine.
Just a smidge. Maybe they have trebuchets that can let us out that way.
Jeez. No thanks.
I don't know if you guys noticed, but me and Dune are particularly big. The door opening would have to be slightly bigger than Dune thinks it has to be.
Jeez, you don't have to fat shame him like that, Kamari. It's not his fault he's thick.
It's just his shell.
It's just a shell, exactly. I'm also saying I'm big boned as well.
You're an odd thing, aren't you?
Got strong, like thick body, but it's not
Yes.
fat, right?
Some may say tick. Not me. Let's go.
Okay, I guess we'll go back to visit one of the guard outposts. on
Okay,
The wall.
so you want to go
Is
back
there
up?
like a barracks or something?
Yeah, the closest one, maybe.
If you want to do the closest one, like there are barracks on each tier, just so that people don't have to go from like top tier to bottom tier every single day. Like the travel would just be
Mhm.
kind of a time sink. So yeah, you can definitely go to a tier, or sorry, a barracks on this level if you prefer.
Yeah, sure. This way they're not immediately angry when they see Ben.
That might not help you, but okay, checking. Okay,
I'm
sure.
more familiar with these guards than any other one, so let's see.
Okay. Yeah, so it's easy enough to do, and Ben, you would know effectively how to get there. So you guys kind of head out and make your way to one of the nearest barracks, and there is kind of a guard stationed out front. There's a human male in, armor, and he has a long sword at his side, long blonde hair flowing in the wind.
Damn.
I
Damn, is this a romance novel?
I walk up to the guard and just say, "Hello there,
Sir?
I'm from Vento, and I've recently come to the city, and
How recently?
very recently.
Glad you missed the siege then.
Yes, we've been trapped in here since then.
It is unfortunate.
Yes. Is there any new information about, like, potentially how long this is going to be?
Nothing that we've heard. unfortunately. Yeah, they haven't really attacked the walls. So as it stands right now, we're just on guard, kind of waiting to see what the next step is before we decide. I guess if they're gonna send us out, I don't know.
Have they sent an envoy or have you?
Nothing that I would be privy to.
Hmm.
I haven't heard of anybody coming in though. I have some friends on the higher tier who man the walls, but there hasn't been anybody that's come through yet. They've just been, from what we've heard, either stopping or turning back any supply lines that have been coming in, any tradesmen, things like that.
Do you know who we'd have to get in touch with amongst your ranks if we were to provide assistance?
Assistance in what way? Are you looking to join?
I'm part of one of the noble houses in Vento, so it
Oh,
would be better if the forces in Vento came to help to deal with the siege, correct?
oh, from my understanding, the word's already been sent to have that happen.
Yes. Well, I can be here to help coordinate from that perspective, if need be.
I mean that's definitely something that I can't make a call on personally.
Yes. So who
Um,
would I need to talk to?
I mean, I guess you'd want to talk to any of the captains who man the wall. You could probably talk to Captain Amari. He mans the wall, like closest to the gate. So if there's going to be any coordination, he's probably the first person to speak to about that. It's my assumption.
Okay. Where would I have to go to get a hold of him?
The barracks for where Captain Amari generally will stay is going to be like in Scarrock Heights. Just look for the North Gate, and you'll find it nearby. It's a large structure that actually is up against the wall itself. You shouldn't miss it.
Okay, and I just need to ask for the captain.
Yes, yeah. They may need to make an appointment with you. I'm not sure.
Okay.
Depending on obviously his availability. But yeah, if you come from one of the more noble houses in Vento, then certainly I can't see them turning you away. At the very least, you should get some time with him.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Oh, thank you, sir.
And I turn around and make my way towards the barracks where Captain Murray would be.
Okay. Yeah, so you guys all head out and you head back up through Scarrock Heights. Ben, you would know this. It is quite a walk. You're probably looking between having to get up to that tier and work your way in, probably looking at about 40 minutes to an hour to get to that section of the wall.
Is this also the same building that I just spoke to someone at?
No. Luckily, you
Oh,
were
it's-
further east. There are several different barracks stationed along the wall just so that they can have men manning different parts of it if needed. You were more on the northeastern side, so this would be a different barracks than the one where you just showed your butt.
That guard
Perfect.
seemed fairly helpful.
Yes. Well, a clock is right twice a day, no?
Clocks are usually right all day.
Not when they're broken.
Yes.
Clock is right twice a day, Ben. Oh shit! It's good to be back.
We have many of my beniums. I'm sorry. I promise not to talk so.
Ben, you
So,
should write these
do you-
down. I think
ha-
these will be a great for future generations.
Yes, maybe we can put them on a tunic or something.
Have you ever heard of a Captain Amari, Ben?
Probably.
I've heard of a Captain
You heard
Kilmari.
of him? Yes. You wouldn't have actually personally met him at any point, though.
I'm sure they are lovely, but I have not met them personally. I mooned one guard that you know of.
Wait. You said that we know of. Just try and
you-
keep your pants on. It would help the
My
conversation.
pants are perfectly fine, okay? Where they are. I know.
Agreed.
Yes. I moon one guard, and all of a sudden I'm that guy.
Yeah.
God damn it, there are so many stairs. Are we there yet?
I'm the
All
one
right.
struggling with all this walking.
Would you like me to carry you?
No.
Okay, good, because I wasn't going to do it. I just thought it would be polite to ask.
Ben, could you carry me?
No. I will carry your axe for you.
Okay. I'm gonna give
Damn
him
it.
my axe.
I hope I don't drop it down this cliff.
I'll drop you down the cliff. You'll have to go
I
get
believe
my
that was a
axe.
threat. I understood. We are understanding each other. I'm just kidding.
All right. Yeah, so you guys head up and you end up finding your way to the barracks. It's not too hard to find. You do find that it is like I know we've gone over this before, but it is a very nice area of town. All the like gardens that are out front, or like any of the shrubbery and like bushes, landscaping, it's all like it's pristine up here. Money is spent on this tier, and you can see that everywhere that you look.
A shrubbery.
Yeah, but you end up finding your way to the barracks, and you see another guard out front. He's got a short black hair, kept in a nice mushroom cut. You think maybe he's done it himself or had a friend.
Poor lad.
See what I mean?
What?
Guy's just asking for a mooning. That stupid face, stupid haircut.
Look at him. He looks like a penis. It's a terrible mushroom cut.
Okay.
This is the last of me talking, I promise.
Just keep those thoughts internal.
This is yes. It's just the gods in this city I don't like. They haven't been very nice to me.
Okay, well, hopefully Captain Amari is pleasant and doesn't recognize you.
Clock, taste, right,
I don't know why people could hate you, Ben. I think you're delightful.
Thank you. You can have your axe back. It's very heavy.
Thank you.
So we walk up to that dickhead over there.
He cut his hair himself.
Did choose it.
Hello, sir.
Oh. Hello. I was told that Captain Amari was at this barracks.
Oh, geez, yeah, he's here. Do you need something with him?
Yes, I was hoping to have an audience with him. You can tell him that this is Peyton Forscar from Vento.
Pate, can you spell that for me?
Oh no.
No. Just Peyton Forscar. Go tell him.
Oh, jeez, I'm gonna forget. Give me 1 second. And he heads inside.
I don't know. I really like that one.
Oh, jeez, he's young. I hope.
Yes, they haven't tainted him yet.
Don't say taint.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. They haven't sullied him yet.
Better.
And he's taking a long time.
He probably.
It is.
forgot
He
his
is
name.
gone for a little bit, and you kind of hear like some angry shouts from inside, and you see Bolcut comes back. He's like, are you available to speak now, or do you need to come back?"
I'm right here. If he's available, I'll gladly talk to him.
You're right. I'm sorry. You can head on in. He's waiting for you. Thank you, Mr. Prayton.
What?
This is why
He
wanted
holds
to
the
write
door
it down.
open for you.
You nailed it.
Sorry,
I
sir.
walk
What,
in.
what, young gentleman? What is your name?
My name's Davy.
Okay, bye.
What's your name?
I forget. I walk away.
Oh. Why does everybody do that? So you walk in and you see this like a room that's too nice to be like a quarters for like barracks. Like all the bedding is like fine quilts and like the sheets are all like freshly washed and like it smells too nice in here. You can smell like fresh cooked food, like stuff that you would be more used to, Peyton, than probably anybody. Actually, definitely more than anybody else here. I just looked at like hobo turtle, hobo dragon, hobo half elf.
Listen.
And you look and you see at the back there's this large desk set up, finely carved wood, and there's a man with like a large, like almost kind of like hooked nose, short kept brown hair, and he has this air of like you would have seen this with some of like the other major houses in Vento and stuff. He thinks too much of himself. He just has that air about him, you know. It's almost palpable. You can taste it.
Okay.
And he leans back and he says, "Yes, hello."
Hello, Captain. I'm Peyton Forrescartham
Ben literally bit his tongue when he heard his name.
from Vento.
I'm sorry, I was told your name was Prayton Forestator?
Yes, well, that is clearly not accurate.
Ah.
I
That
do
damn
like
boy
it better,
Davy
though.
again.
Anyway,
Yes.
I do know that there was the highway patrols going back to Vento to let the houses know to lend aid. I was hoping to help coordinate things from here, since I'm currently trapped inside Ulzmir.
Uzmir.
The L is silent and non-existent. Anyway, I suppose we would appreciate your help. Yes. However, they're not here yet, so I don't know what you would expect to do at this time. We're really not expecting them for another probably 2 days or so,
Uh,
and that's if they march through.
I'm sure that they'll send somebody, especially since my father knows that I'm here.
Oh, we have no. What does that have to do with anything?
It has to do with everything.
They're going to send a whole army just for you?
He
Do you
is
not know who I am?
No. Do you know who I am?
Clearly
No.
not.
Oh,
And
same
that is
page.
expected.
Okay.
I look over to Dune. I'm like, he seems like he's killing it just as good as I did.
Yeah, these guards are easy to talk to for sure.
You understand now?
Because
The top
what's the
guards
current
are-
situation with the siege?
So far, it seems to be at a stalemate.
Has
They're-
there been no envoys sent to try and communicate to either side?
No envoys, no demands, no attacks. All they have done is
Volunteer as
stop
tribute.
supply lines. But they haven't even done anything out in the water. Our navy is currently preoccupied, which is why there's not as many boats out there, but they haven't tried to attack from the water either. We've already recalled them, but
You haven't sent out an envoy to talk to them?
well, we have, yes. They haven't responded to anything we've done. We've invited, we've sent people out. There's been no demands. They want nothing. They're just stationary. But with the help from Vento, once they get here, I'm sure we can have them all chased off. There won't be a problem there. You come from Vento, you know very well the types of soldiers that are there.
Yes.
Plus, I think we're getting some of the rangers and mages as well, so should be easy.
Okay. And the meantime, you're just hunkering down and waiting?
Yes. Why risk men before we have to? We're going to have another set of forces coming from behind them. No need to attack yet. We have all the food storage we need. And we still have access to the water if we need it.
Okay.
Nothing to do for us right now but wait. But if you have this rapport with, their men and, as you say, your father and what have you, then we could certainly use your help once they arrive.
Yes. My father is one of the lead mages in all of Vento.
Oh, it's fantastic. Do you know if he's coming?
I assume that he would be leading the mages, yes.
Okay. Well, we would be happy to have him here.
Is it possible that when the Vento troops arrive, when there is a parlay, that I partake?
Perhaps. No offense, but if your father's coming, we'd probably want to send him.
Yes, but he's going to be on the other side of the army.
Your father's a mage, is he not?
Yes.
I'm sure he could get here if we needed him to.
I don't know if he would bother wasting time teleporting like that.
Well, we'll have word sent to him and see what he says. If he's comfortable sending you in his place, then yeah, sure.
What's the easiest way for you to, or for me to get a hold of you when the army does arrive?
You can come here. However, I'll know they're arriving before you will. So if you want, I can have word sent to wherever you're staying.
Okay, I'm staying at the Church of Helm.
Church of
in the
Helm.
middle
Okay.
of the street.
Okay. I'll have word sent.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. You may go.
And before you even said that, I'd already turned around and left.
All right.
Just awkwardly following after.
Come now, servants.
Who is he calling servant?
Shut the fuck up, Kamari.
Someone's looking at loosening their neck a bit, huh?
You have to act this way around uptight douchebags.
Is that Elvin?
What? No. The only way to deal with the uptight assholes is to be more uptight and more of an asshole.
As you guys head out too, you guys walk past Davey and he says, I hope you guys have a great day. Thank you for stopping by.
No,
If
no,
you,
thank you.
if
You
you
did.
screw up my name once more, I'll have you lashed. Yeah, he's
What?
good.
Damn.
Oh,
No,
not
he
again.
Won't. No, he won't. He won't do that. I promise.
You promise? What's your name, sir? And he reaches out his hand towards you, Ben.
My name is Ben.
Ben, you're a good man, Ben. Thank you.
You're welcome. It's one syllable. What was my name?
Ben.
You made it two somehow, but good job.
Okay. Thanks. Sorry.
Hey, Davey.
Yeah.
If the fighting gets bad, don't be a hero, okay?
Okay.
Good.
But I've been practicing a lot.
Don't
I
be a
think
hero.
I can take him. You know.
You want to
I'm pretty
spar
strong.
to see if you can take him?
I'm on duty. I can't.
When
Thanks,
are
though.
you, what time are you off?
I have a long shift.
Yeah, I thought so.
I'm busy.
Uh-huh.
Sorry.
No, you're not. And I walk away.
Okay.
You don't wanna
Also, when
get
Ben
cut up.
leaves like this barracks, it's like the first time he breathes. He just hates that man so much. Also, Malcolm hates that man so much. It took every ounce of willpower not to punch Pitts through the screen.
These indignant types. But from the sound of things, we're actually stuck in a siege now.
Yes.
Well, there's
But-
a couple of problems with...
We did find out some useful information, at least.
Sort of.
It's a box episode.
Yeah.
Well, there's a problem. The siege could be trying to keep people in so that they can come in through the water. They also could be trying to draw mages and soldiers away from Ventos.
Yeah.
I doubt Ventos would take away enough soldiers that the infection would impact anything.
Would it be? But okay, I that makes sense. But would they be able to bring enough soldiers to make a difference then?
Depends. If the mages come, then potentially.
I just want to go and talk to this envoy. Like, I just want to be an envoy and go talk to this siege army.
I don't know how we'd be able to get past the wall.
We'll just use the cliff. That was a joke.
Gravity helped us the first time, I don't think.
That is what I wanted to ask, but I promised I would not say anything while we were in there, so...
Yeah.
Maybe
It's
Dave
probably
could
the
go
longest
with
I've gone without talking in probably like 3 years.
He did say that they expect the Vento army in a couple days. So if we wait until then, assuming the city's not attacked, there's a chance for us to participate in talks.
I was thinking maybe we can go to the lowest tier. It's a little seedier than the other tiers, but information flows more there than anywhere else.
Makes sense
Okay.
to me.
Do you have any contacts down there?
Do I look like I have contact? Probably. We'll see.
Maybe the oh shit, what's her name? The elf from the church would know somebody in the lower level because they clearly
Go,
knew who
go
she
on.
was.
You can remember.
Arton.
We will wait.
Arton.
Close enough.
Okay,
No, that's it.
but they clearly knew who she was, so maybe she has contacts that she can let us or introduce us to.
It couldn't hurt to ask. That's for sure.
I don't know what else to do during a siege.
I've been a few sieges.
You
It's,
have?
On this side of it,
no, never on this side. It's more fun being on the other side.
I can imagine. Yeah.
Well, clearly they were somewhat successful sieges since you're still here.
Oh yes, oh yes.
Just great times, huh?
Sometimes too good.
What does that mean? No, don't answer. I don't want to know.
Oh,
Right.
barbarians.
Well,
Did you want to go talk to the lady, or do you want to speak to people down in the lower tier?
since we're already on this tier, let's go back to the church and see if she knows any contacts that we can try and get a hold of in the lower tiers.
Okay, sounds good.
So
Walk, walk, walk.
I'll
walk,
make our
walk,
way back
walk.
towards the church.
All right. So at this point, by the time you guys are getting back, the sun's starting to go down a little bit, and you end up making your way back to the church. You're probably looking at, just so you know, probably about 6, 7 o'clock at this point.
Okay.
All right, yeah. So you guys return to the church, and you see Arton is working in the back, just kind of getting things arranged and, you know, cleaning up a bit and whatnot.
Do you want to find out if she knows anybody down in
Yes,
the
sure.
seedier parts of town?
I mean, I may know a couple of people, but we can also ask her to see her. I'll go walk over to Lady Kelna.
All right, you walk up, and she says, "Oh, Ben, how are
Um,
you?
Oh, you know, pissing off guards like
you-
always.
Did you moon a guard? I
No.
heard your friends talking. Are you
No,
lying?
Yes, I am.
Nah. How'd that go?
I didn't get put in jail this time.
Well, that's better.
Yes,
It's an improvement.
yes. I'm either getting faster or they're getting lazier.
Fair.
Anyways, we could not find out a lot of information on the siege, at least on the upper crust.
Mhm.
They are all dicks, Sorry. But,
That's that's fine.
I was going to talk to Reeve,
Mm.
but did you think there was anyone else I may be able to contact?
The only other person you might want to check with, if you go through to Great Expectations,
Great.
I don't know if you remember that shop or not. It's run by Olga, the really big woman,
Yes, I
like
remember.
like quite
Yes, she's-
tall.
Yes,
Yes.
I remember.
Yeah, she might have some information. She kind of deals with a little bit of everything, so she gets a lot of different characters around. She might have
that's
something
exact-
for you.
Do you know where? Have you seen Reeve in the last little while?
I don't go
He's-
down there too much, if I can help it.
I'll just check the usual spots then. I suppose.
Yeah. I've from what I've heard when people do come by from Scassius, he's there still. He's alive, so that's good.
Okay,
Not
well,
too
that's good.
surprised there. He's pretty
Yeah.
good at what he does.
There's a reason I am still alive.
It's fair.
Okay, well, thank you. That was
Yeah.
very helpful.
You're
I'll
welcome.
go tell the others.
Okay. Good luck. Be safe.
I will do at least one of those. I will have at least one. You said good luck, and I'm gonna.
Yeah,
leave now.
that
I'm
doesn't
having
make
a very
sense.
weird day.
Okay.
I did something about clocks earlier. You would not have been impressed.
Ah,
Bye. Okay, friends, we have possibly 2 people we can speak to. We are going to speak to an old friend of mine. If we can't find anything of any interest with him, I have a shopkeeper who might have. She knows things.
Okay.
Things are good.
Is it possible for me to leave Eden here in case the guards show up trying to find me? That way we'll know when Vento's army arrives if we're not back.
are you asking me?
No,
The answer's
no,
yes.
Ben.
Yes. Okay. Here, give me Idan.
Okay, so I pass Eden over to Ben, and
He's a rat, right?
yes, she's a rat.
Sorry, I am so sorry. I assume. And I go over to Artie. I'm like, can you hold this?
Okay. What's this?
Make sure you know who doesn't get it. Okay.
Mm,
Oh, right.
he would.
You remember Eden? She was a hawk a day ago.
Yes.
That
it's-
was a day
yeah,
ago. That's not what this is.
Well,
Do you see
it's-
this? Not a hawk.
It is familiar.
Fair, understandable, but Thildror will crush her if he has a chance. So I'll make sure I talk to him, though. Don't worry.
Yes. Maybe just put her in a pocket or something.
Just and she kind of reaches down. She has like an inner robe pocket and lets Eden kind of climb inside.
That's adorable. Well, okay. She's as safe as she's going to get.
Fantastic. And I just let Eden know that if the guards come looking for me to like vamp out or to let me know somehow.
All right.
All right, lead the way,
Then
Ben.
we go down to the lowest tier.
Okay.
Downtown.
We go way downtown. So you guys head down. This way is a little bit quicker, just as you're going down, not having to climb so many stairs.
Yes. There's a slide.
There's no slide. As cool as that would be, there's no slide.
There is
Each
a
town
fireman's
should have
pole.
There's not.
Water slides in between each level to go down.
Yes. It's a great attraction for the city.
All right, so you guys head down to the lower tier, and again, like you're immediately hit with all the beautiful aromas of people who need to bathe more often, and the stank on the streets, and
Gross.
Oh god, I thought this was going a different way. I was like,
nah, man, shit flows downhill, and you're at the lowest part.
We are at the bottom.
Yep.
This
We
does
are
not
the
remind me
bottom
of home.
ditch. This does not remind you of home?
No, the upper level does.
This is.
You are just
familiar for
snooty
me.
enough to live there, eh? And then
Pardon?
go look for Reeve.
All right, yeah. So you kind of check a few spots, where there's like higher traffic areas, and eventually you come across him. And Reeves, he's a balding man. He has like, not like his clothes aren't really in like really bad shape or anything like that. There's some holes in it, but for a beggar, he is fairly well kept together. And he kind of sees you approaching, and he kind of like gets up off his knees where he's been begging, and kind of brushes himself off a little bit, and walks up to you and goes right in for the hug.
Yeah, I hug him back.
Ah,
Reeve, it's been great. How are you?
Ben, it's good. How are you?
Oh, just getting by.
Just
like
get. You
everyone
look like you're in pretty good shape right now.
Yes, well, I had a bit of luck.
Hey, there you go. Luck's good. I could use more of it. Also coins, but I'm
Sure.
doing fine.
Yes. And I just like pull out. some
No,
gold and
it's
I hand it to him.
fine. You listen. We're
You just
good.
said I am in a good place. Why would I not give you gold?
Okay, fine. Then he takes it.
Okay. So I have a couple. I was hoping for some information. You're always the man I went to when I needed help with stuff like this. So
Sure.
I'm assuming you know about the siege.
Are you? Is that a real
was a joke.
question?
Yes,
Okay.
that was a joke.
Then,
But we went to the snooty part of town, and
ugh.
they are very tight-lipped. Yes.
Not
so I was just
surprised.
wondering if any of that information may have made its way down to the most important tier of the city. You know,
Yeah, you're too kind. It depends on what you're looking for, really.
we just any information at this point would be nice. Everything just seems weird. No one is making any moves. These armies seem to come from nowhere, and now they've made all the soldiers go to the top. I noticed how there wasn't any soldiers down here at all.
There's very few. That's true. I know that they've kind of been focusing their efforts up there. Not surprised, honestly. As soon as there's a reason for them to withdraw some soldiers from down here, they usually take advantage of it. Honestly, Ben, most of what I've heard is the same as what you've heard. Arrived pretty like randomly, kind of out of nowhere. I know from what I've heard, a lot of people are recalling their ships. I know they've been trying to conscript more ships just in case there is an attack from water. I hear the captain shouting about it all the time, honestly. Outside of that, hasn't really been anything new. It seems everything seems very tense. Kind of no matter which tier I've visited. Sometimes I've even gone up to, the snooty part of town, just to kind of get a feel for things up there before they try to chase me off. Not that they've ever caught me. I'm still just as quick as I used to be. Don't you worry.
Yes, I wouldn't expect anything less.
But everybody's just it's everybody's tense, waiting to find out what's going to happen next. Usually by now you'd hear, the sounds of battle, but instead it's just this weird, calm nothingness. You don't get people playing music on the streets anymore because they're feeling like it's a war, but there's no sound of war either. So now it's just awkward.
Stalemate, weird. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. A lot of wallflowering going on.
Yeah. The only other thing that's been weird, there have been some odd people kind of roaming around down here. People with
People in
weird
robes?
cloaks.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you want to do me a favor, Reeve?
Yeah.
Just put the word out for me amongst
Okay.
the network of our friends.
Sure.
Just ask some questions about if they have any information that might seem odd about this siege, and also about these people in robes, if they are hanging out at any particular location, or if they are bothering any specific people. Also,
Well-
if you can, Reeve, stay away from those people. You see them, you leave. Trust me, they are not good.
Hey, listen, you don't have to tell me twice. I'm not out here to try to fight anybody or be a hero. I can tell you that there was one of them that came by not too long ago, maybe 10 minutes past. Kind of made his way more towards the western side of the city there. Other than that, I don't know. I've seen some strange things with them. Think a lot of them have access to some magic abilities, as it is.
Yes, we had a run-in with them a night or so ago.
Oh, jeez, that's not good. But let me, I'll tell you what. Let me go talk to a few friends. Do you want to meet me back here in about an hour or so? I can see what I can drum up quick for you.
Yes, that's good.
All right.
May I speak to you, gentlemen? I just have to speak to him in private, real quick. I'll be right back.
Okay. And he walks away with you.
Reeve.
Yeah.
You know I have a interesting past. I haven't told you everything, but
I've never
part of-
asked.
part
You
of the
know.
reason why I want you to be careful around those people is because I am worried that they are looking for me.
Oh. You got some
I don't- I
skeletons
have-
in your closet, huh?
I don't know why. Well, I might have some idea, but not. It's really general. However, that's why I want you to, when you ask these people, ask our friends. Only ask the ones you trust, because, money makes for loose lips in this part of town.
I hear you, Ben. I appreciate the warning.
Cool. And I hand him like 3 more gold, just as a means of maybe bribing the right people.
Sounds good.
All right, my friend. I'll see you in an hour.
See you in an hour. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Be safe.
Always. You too.
And he strides off.
Okay, friends, we have 2 options. We can go speak to Olga at the Great Expectation shop, or we can see if we can find these weird robes figures. Apparently, there was one, as you heard, that just passed by maybe 10 minutes ago, headed east.
West.
West.
Beast.
Least.
East.
Well, Olga's gonna be there regardless, so if you want to
Yes.
find these robed killers, we can see if we can track that one down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can
To
we
great expectations.
wait?
What?
Opposite?
That's where Olga's shop is great expectations.
No. No.
Uh,
We want to do the
Are we-
opposite.
Am I talking to myself, Dune? What?
Didn't you just say that?
She's
She'll be
gonna
there
be there
anytime.
regardless.
We should follow
Okay, it
these
sounded
people.
like you were like I said we go to Olga, and then you could have just said no, and you did a whole sentence.
All right, we'll
and
keep
I
it
sort of
we'll
tuned
keep
out,
it
I
simple
guess.
for Ben. Yeah, you tuned out a bit there. We bored you with our conversation.
Sorry, I am diagnosed with something called ADHD.
Is that Elvin?
Oh, that.
Yeah. Can we perhaps?
Yes, let's go
notice-
find this individual.
Yeah. Could we maybe question people on the direction this person went as we go? Try and find something.
Yep, no problem. So as you start heading west, I would say you guys travel for a bit. Make a perception check for me. Sorry.
I could throw out one of them.
That was loud. Those dice were real trapped in there, huh?
Oh yeah, vacuum sealed. 19.
19. All right. So as you're going along, you can see that it's pretty subtle, but there do seem to be a lot of people moving slowly, like your direction, like kind of coming against you. And in the distance, you can see a man in a hood, kind of slowly making his way further west.
Okay. I would point it out and pick up pace in that direction.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess we'll tail him for now. See where he's going.
Okay.
Keep our
can I-
distance.
Get you all to make a stealth check for me, please.
Rolling dice? I forgot about that.
What is that?
What is this game?
15.
Ooh.
Not bad.
And you know what? Alton's
That
asleep.
wizard stealth.
Oh, with
16.
disadvantage, it's still 20.
Why can't I find it?
Oh yeah, I guess I'll do Alton.
It's
I
gonna
got
be
this.
real low.
11.
For how slow this dice rolls for me. I have his sheet up, but he rolled an 8.
Oh jeez.
-1.
Yeah. Okay. So, sorry, what was yours, Kamari?
16.
Damn. Yeah. So you guys all start kind of creeping along. You're keeping. What? How much distance you guys want to keep? Like 20 feet? More? 30 feet?
20 to 30, yeah.
20, 30.
20.
Okay.
Yes, we'll say 25 since it's between 20
Yeah.
and 30.
Smack dab in the middle.
No problem. So you're all kind of keeping quiet, and Alta's coming up behind you, and there's just like rattling a little bit
Yeah.
coming, like with each step. And you see he kind of stops himself. And he's like, starts going again, just clinking, clinking, clinking. He doesn't seem to be able to keep it quite under control.
I just eye
Um,
Peyton real quick. Be like, just like that, just like that night.
He kind of just, I can't help it. is the face you're getting is like I can't.
This guy.
How busy is it right now?
There's still some people on the street. It's not too late or anything. You're probably looking at about 8 o'clock at this point. So there's a lot of people coming your way, and it seems to really just be the one hooded figure that's walking away from you.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
Just trying to not look too suspicious.
Cool.
Start nibbling on some stuff, pointing at all the shitty houses in this area.
And you don't like as you're watching him in front, and even though Alton's making noise, there doesn't seem to be like anything. Like he doesn't seem to notice. Like there's no like he doesn't stop, his head doesn't turn, nothing like that. And continue along for a little bit longer. And then all of a sudden, there's this flash of light in front of all of you. And it catches you all off guard, especially since like the sun's gone down, like it's getting pretty dark outside, and it brightens up everything. And as you kind of blink away the light that was in your eyes, you look forward and you can't see the person in the cloak anymore.
Ooh, thought I meant I was blind for a second.
Okay.
You're just blind now.
So he just up and vanished in the middle of a crowd?
Make a perception check for me.
Can I give him the help action?
Sure.
As I also would.
Mhm.
So it's advantage then, right?
Yeah.
18.
18? So maybe like 50, 60 feet away, as you kind of look up over the cloud, you see this person just sprinting full out straight west. And as you see, or as you're watching, sorry, he ducks into this building along the right.
Like into an alley or like through a door?
No, into an actual building, it seems. And there's, like, as you are you guys going after, or are you guys staying where you are?
Oh yeah, I'd say like picking up the pace a bit too.
Okay.
Yeah.
So as you guys all start heading that way, and you're keeping an eye on the building that he went into, all of a sudden the side of the building just explodes out, and you see out comes this like hulking mass, this like twisted looking creature. It's just like a, actually make a perception check for me. Sorry for this one. Everybody can, yeah.
Okay.
20.
Damn.
Ooh.
5.
I perceive.
25? No, I'm joking. All right.
Less than 20.
Less than 20? Okay, no problem. As you're looking, this hulking mass is just, it looks almost like it's a bunch of different people sewn together, all large, like, but like when you look at like the arms, like one arm's kind of smaller than the other. The legs, like the kneecaps are in different spots. They're
Is that his strong
even
hand?
and they're level. There you go. And like you can see like part of the face, like from like here underneath, like half the jaw is like a different jaw, and there's just all these stitches and this like ooze that's just kind of like holding pieces of it together, it seems. And as it comes out of the building, it just kind of looks around, and people that are nearby just like freak out, and like it just grabs a person and just picks them up and just puts them into the ground, and they just crunch and they crumple to the ground, and people try to run past it, and it's just screaming like and just grabs the next person, puts them down, and it just starts like massacring these people. And
Jesus
you see
Christ.
you see the cloaked figure come out, and he kind of turns and he looks at you, and he looks back at the creature, and he says something that you can't quite hear. Well, actually, make a perception check. I'll give you fairness on this.
Okay.
All of us?
7.
Perception.
18.
17.
Yeah, I think I got 19 there.
All right, so Ben, Kamari, and Dune, you would hear this, and he doesn't say it very loud, but he looks directly at this weird twisted figure, and he says, "Take me," and it walks up to
No.
him, and it picks him up.
I can't sleep.
Okay.
Oh.
Here's hoping it works.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I literally don't have anything that I'm a paladin that doesn't really hurt people. So
Do you have sleep?
yeah, I do.
He just casts. I can't sleep. I think.
It just yells, "Go to sleep."
I seen this other guy do it once. I'm sure I can figure it out.
5d8, right?
Yep. Unless you upcast it. But
I don't have second level spells yet.
Trash.
Yeah, trash.
You want to fight me without your magic?
I have my magic now. I've rested. It's not like the last fight, but I didn't have second level spells available.
I mean, it's not gonna work. But that was a 24.
24. So you see, like it doesn't seem to give a shit about anything you just did, and it continues to pick him up, and then just throws him two-handed like power bomb style into the floor, and you hear this crack, and like bones are like jutting out of him in weird angles, and the cloaked figure you're assuming he is quite dead.
I'm gonna run towards the cloaked figure.
I'd like you all to roll initiative.
Okay.
Well, I wasted a spell slot. That feels good.
3.
19.
Nat 1. Let's go.
Getting a lot of 17s today.
There it is. Okay.
19 initiative for me.
Sorry, give me 2 seconds. I gotta bring you guys over to the map too.
Ooh, you already had this prepared, huh?
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's been a few weeks, right? And okay. So initiative Dune. 19?
Yeah.
All right. Mari.
Smoke.
14.
Gene. Peyton.
3.
Ben.
15.
And then I will run Alt-10 for you guys. Where's initiative these days? Holy shit, is initiative so bad?
Yeah, his dex is -1.
It sure is.
And you didn't mean for us to roll for initiative. You wanted us to roll for kerfuffle.
Yeah.
Sorry, you're right. Roll
for
kerfuffle. That's my bad. That's on me. That's on me.
Can't believe it.
He rolled better than all you guys. You guys suck. Actually, sorry, that's not true. He can't possibly beat Dune. He tied you though. All right. Fucking goddamn it.
We could do it.
Yo, this is exciting.
We're gonna get him.
So
Or we're gonna be got in
I
him.
need to get fight music going. There we go.
Do
All
I
right.
have I ever seen this giant flesh homunculus thing before?
Make an Arcana check for me, my friend.
Ooh, the music changed.
I hope it's good. I can't hear it.
I was gonna say.
The music's good. 7.
7?
Love to
Yeah,
get the
I
music
rolled
on
a
the
2.
stream.
You can from what you can tell, it's definitely not natural. But you haven't really seen anything quite like this before. In some ways, it kind of reminds you of some of the things that come out of the Ceniford, but it's also not like a tainted thing in that way. It's not blighted or anything like that.
Okay.
So, all right. Well, I guess because of alphabetical order, our boy Alton's going first. So Dune, go first, and
Yeah.
I'll figure out what the fuck Alton does. Aside from nothing.
Did he roll high?
He rolled. I rolled a nat 20 on his initiative,
Oh.
Jesus.
but
So
minus
19.
1 is 19. So
Are we on this map in roll 20? Oh, all the
Yeah.
way down there. Okay,
Sorry, yeah.
Jesus. Sorry,
if you want to
let
move you
me
guys up,
Isn't it
a bit,
usually
you can.
like Dex modifier breaks ties?
Yeah, which is why
Yeah.
Dune is going first.
There, I moved you guys up a little bit just so you guys can see yourselves.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at me, I'm so handsome.
And you guys all have access to your tokens, right?
Let me get this.
Oh,
See.
yes.
Yeah.
So make sure I got that all right beforehand.
Okay, let's see if I got the map set up. Visually, it is struggling, I'll tell you that. Okay, I think it is okay to switch over. And it's my turn to go first.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, that's a real scary fella. So, I guess I'm just gonna go beat him in the face.
All right.
Yeah, I'm just gonna make a attack with my quarterstaff here.
Okay.
And, oops. That is. Let me get back to the actions here. That's a 15 to hit.
15 to hit. That hits.
Ooh. That is 5 damage.
Okay.
And I think I could do 1 unarmed strike as well with that. Every
Monk
time
things.
I forget exactly how the unarmed strike works. But I think that is correct.
Use like a key point, right?
I just
Only
have
if you do
unarmed
flurry of
strike.
blows.
Flurry of blows. Yeah.
Lets him attack it with his unarmed strike as a bonus action twice.
Yeah. But I think without spending a key point, when
You can attack once.
Yeah, I can do 1 attack.
Yeah.
And I want to do that. Just that for now. So 1 more attack.
Okay.
19 plus 5, so 24 to hit.
That hits.
And for the damage, 5 again.
Okay. So total of 10.
Yeah.
All right. Perfect. So as you run up to him and you hit him once with the quarterstaff, and then you come across and you punch him in the face. It feels weird. Like you're hitting him and like his body's moving with the motions, but like he just keeps snapping back and looking at you. Doesn't seem phased by what you're hitting him with.
Okay.
Gross.
Nasty.
Little bit.
Nasty boy.
He a nasty boy. Okay. And that brings us around to Alton. So Alton is going to cast. He's going to remain where he is. I think. Where is he? Yeah, he's going to remain where he is for now. And he is going to cast a guiding bolt.
Up the butt.
Which hits.
Sweet.
Ooh, exciting.
Yeah. Rolled an 18 to hit, which hits.
Nice.
Hits, I know it doesn't matter because we're the only one who could hear it, but you forgot to loop the music.
Ah.
I
Wait,
did-
really?
I
It's
did
not playing
try
through.
and add it. Yeah, I don't hear it either. It played once and then it stopped.
I should have played the whole playlist. Well, alright. We'll just keep this one. It's fine. Or no, let's do this
If
one.
it's audio, it will not work. That is
Fair
fair
play.
play.
Well, it might be better. Who knows? Okay. So I hit close. Whatever. It's 46. I can just roll for real. I don't know why I didn't do that in the first place.
Radiant damage.
So he hits for 13 points of damage. So you see, as Alton kind of grabs his symbol, and he kind of reaches up, and you see a bolt flies from his fingers and hits this mass of a creature, and it kind of starts to glow a little bit. So whoever makes the next attack does get advantage on the attack. Just so y'all know. Which ends his turn. Ben.
Okay. Well, no talking to this one. Did it look like the guiding bolt did full damage? Like it was actually phased by the attack?
The damage that was done by the guiding bolt did seem to affect it. It kind of had like that burning glow about it, and it did seem to be bothered by it.
Okay. I am going to bonus action Shield of Faith on Dune. So your AC goes up by 2.
Nice. Hell yeah.
And then I'm going to go up to it, hit it with my sword.
Okay.
Just having trouble controlling the thing because I don't have my mouse working at the moment. And then I'm going to try and hit it.
Make you attack, so
Yes. That is a 14 to hit.
14 hits.
Going to pump a Divine Smite.
Okay.
Hit.
Pump 'em.
Ugh.
Yeah, I wasn't a fan of that. So 5 points of slashing and eight points of radiant damage.
Okay. So as you rush up to the creature and you slash through it with the sword, you see where the sword does cut it. Nothing, like there's no like blood or anything that spurts from the wound. There's like this ooze that's just inside of it, but it remains stationary. And it doesn't seem to react to that, but as the divine energy pumps through the sword and into the creature, you see it kind of recoils a little bit from the blow itself.
Wait, It's my turn.
Okay, Kamari.
Okay. I'm going to move.
Forget the
Right there.
Rajay.
Then I'm going to rage.
Mm-hmm.
And
You're
then-
very angry.
I'm very angry. And then I'm going to attack.
Make your attack, sir.
Um, shit. How do I do this again?
You roll a d20.
Yeah. Oh, I
Yeah.
gotcha. Okay, I gotcha. Okay, so 22.
We take a week off.
22 hits.
Yeah, take a week off. Actually, it was 2 weeks.
Was it in a row?
Yeah, wasn't it?
Oh
Yeah, the
man,
week
that
before, I
sucks.
don't think.
Yeah. Okay. And that's 3, 5, 8.
8 points of damage.
Yeah.
So
Did
you
have
run.
+2 for raging?
Oh. 10.
10.
See?
Okay.
Told you I forgot.
So as you rush up and you're seeing red and you want to just dismantle this creature, having watched it just break apart multiple people around you. You come in overhand and you bury your axe right into the side of it, and it hits bone and it stops. And you take the
dense.
axe out, and it seems to be unfazed by what you've done. It just kind of keeps just waiting for its for who it wants to attack next. And that's your turn?
Yes.
Okay. Peyton.
Wait, really?
Yep. He rolled a 2 on his initiative.
Oh, okay.
Negative dexterity.
All right. Okay, I'll cast catapult at
Okay.
2nd level.
Okay.
And I'll throw some debris from one of the corpses.
For sure. Yeah, there's plenty of things around for you to use. The lower area is never very clean, so there's definitely debris you can hit it with.
Okay,
You rolled
it's
debris.
a deck save for him.
Okay. Give me one sec. Dex. Right, this Dex is so good. 10.
That fails.
Not surprised.
So he takes 48. So 17?
So, and what's the damage? Sorry, what kind is it?
Bludgeoning.
Okay. All right. So you find some, chunks of wood on the ground and you launch it towards it. And it hits and it impacts and it kind of shatters up against it, and like the rest of the wood kind of just goes flying past, and he doesn't seem very fazed by what you've just done. Doesn't seem hurt.
At all?
No. He seems slightly annoyed. But
Oh boy.
I don't think blunt objects are working.
It didn't
Yes,
feel
maybe
like it.
use magic.
What do you think I'm using?
You just threw a body at him. Barely magic.
You got any of them hot peppers?
Yeah, that's
I
a
have
good
an
example
idea.
of magic. Don't use magic to throw stuff at it. Throw magic at him.
Can you do
Alright,
that?
well, I'll use my movement to go
Run
over
away?
here.
okay.
Sorry.
No problem. All right. And that ends your turn?
Yeah, I'm done.
All right. It's our fleshy friend. So, having kind of been hit from a few different places, but only one really seemed to really bother it. And he turns his eyes on you, Ben.
Hi.
And he reaches his arms up and he goes to just kind of give you a clap with 14.
Damn.
Yes, I put my shield up.
Okay.
Block it.
And he swings at you again with the worst roll. How's a 13 do you?
Ouch. It hits. No, it doesn't.
Your
I
shield,
know it
yes.
doesn't. You fucker. So, as he's swinging at you with his arms, trying to just get to you, you keep getting your shield up in the way, and you're able to parry both of his attacks away.
Okay, magic users kill the amount of spell slots.
All right, and we come around to Dune again.
Okay. What do I got that I can try and hit him with? The stick don't feel too good. If Peyton did have one of them hot peppers, could I ask him to throw it to me on my turn? Could that be a thing
He'd have to throw it to you on his turn.
on his turn? Okay. Shoot, I got nothing, I guess. I will just attack again. I'll stay here. I'm going to take the hits. Actually, I will use... I could just crawl up into my shell, I think. I don't know what it's called exactly.
Hide.
Turtle power.
I think it's called Turtle, isn't it?
Turtle
It's
power.
not my actions. I'm not sure.
Is it called shell shock?
Maybe.
Hey, Rickley.
I'm going to wuss out and go inside my shell.
Yeah, I can't find
I'd
it.
like to cast cower
I'm
at
gonna-
5th level.
Excuse me, it's called turtle time, and I'm gonna do that.
Okay, no problem.
So I yell turtle time, and I go into my shell, and I.
Is that where you just like take time for yourself in your shell?
Yeah. It's actually gone from my character sheet. Did I lose it when I picked my monk isn't?
Just know your AC goes
Oh,
up
shell
by, like,
defense.
2 or
There it is.
Shell defense, yeah,
I'm
yeah.
still calling it turtle time. Plus
No,
4
no problem.
bonus to AC, so I'm in here to just try and get the hits taken on me. And
Okay.
That's it. I'm just
So you're just okay. So, what you guys basically see is after Ben is attacked by this weird fleshy being, you see Dune kind of looks at him and looks at the attacks that just happened, and he just goes, and he sucks into his shell and hits the ground, kind of rolls around a little bit before
I
settling.
get it. If I could do that, I would too.
I do yell turtle time. That happens.
Sorry.
This creature has to know that it's turtle time.
Perfect. Okay. So you have a +4 to your AC. 21. Not bad.
2 to 1.
Technically, I gave him
And-
+2.
Yeah, he gave me +2 as well.
23 AC.
Yeah.
Bad, not bad.
Really feel like I wasted that. Should give it to Kamari.
All right, which brings us around to Alton. So Alton, having seen the damage that he was able to do, no one's hurt. Actually, Alton is going to try to command it. So he's gonna try to command it to, I think it's down. I don't know his fucking spells. The one that makes him
Bravo.
stop hitting people. So you see he grabs his symbol, looks at him, and he says, down! Which causes my boy to have to make a wisdom saving throw. Against a 13. He succeeds. So, as Alton kind of lights up and tries to get him to stop with the attacks that he's been making on Ben, you see the golem just kind of bows a little bit before standing up tall and remaining kind of gooey and wanting to mangle whatever he can get his hands on. And he's going to move up to here. He's gonna move to here. Yeah. Okay, that ends Alton's turn. Ben.
Question for the DM.
Yes.
Which one of these bodies is the one that got smashed on purpose?
Smashed on purpose.
The robed figure.
I'm gonna say it's that one.
Okay. I go over to Kamari and I'm like, you got this. And I'm just gonna not leave his line or like
Yep.
his window, but I'm going to try and search this body to see if there's anything that could just shut this thing off.
Okay.
Investigation,
hand
I
in.
imagine.
Yeah, make an investigation check for me.
Ooh. That is 18 minus 1, 17.
17. So you kind of, as this thing is fighting and getting ready to make its next attack, you kind of duck underneath it and get off to the side, and you start rifling through the pockets quickly of the body, and you find like 3 gold on it, but you don't find any other, like there's no like paper or anything, just seem to be some pocket change on him. That being said, make an Arcana check for me.
Ooh, that's a 19 minus 1. 18.
18. You, in the past, at some point, would have heard about this. So you know that this is a creation. In some ways, it's similar to, like, effectively what a golem is. However, it's made entirely of pieced together human parts. Or it doesn't
Made of
necessarily
flesh.
have to be human.
Specifically?
Oh, it could be fleshy.
Could be
Yeah,
bony.
Malcolm had to pretend like he didn't know what it was.
But
so I know.
you know
Do I
that
know anything about it?
you would know that, generally speaking, most regular attacks don't tend to have an effect on something like this. Not this specifically, which was actually something that made it very scary, like if it was ever used in like a war, for example, or something like that. Because generally speaking, you need to use magic against it in some fashion.
Only magic can hurt it. If you haven't figured that out already. That's it. That's my turn.
All right.
You don't got magic?
Yeah, I don't got.
I
that.
used all my spell slots.
Oh no.
Ben. You're done. Kamari. I was looking at the next one, but I said the last one. Whoopsie.
Okay, so yeah, I don't have any magic. So I'm going to attack.
Okay.
That's 23.
23 hits.
Okay, perfect. So that's 2, 5, another 2, 9.
Sorry, how much?
9 points of damage.
9? Gotcha. Alright, so being frustrated that he didn't seem to even take notice to the strength of your previous blow, you kind of come around again. You try to hit him in the side where it's nice and soft, or at least the things you usually fight are, and you kind of get the axe into it, and it goes in and kind of stops hitting some ribs and pulls out, and he still just doesn't seem bothered by it.
God damn it. Okay.
Some bitch.
Okay. Yeah, that ends my turn.
Okay. Peyton.
All right. After seeing how ineffective normal weapons have been so far, and Ben yelling out we have to use magic, I reach into my component pouch and pull out a pepper,
Mm-hmm.
and I mumble a couple words and swallow it.
Okay.
And
Prickly.
I moved here.
I was wondering if you were going to move or not.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yep, no problem. So you get right in its face.
Yeah. I ate a fire pepper
Okay.
for this purpose, and I
How many
cast,
Scoville?
easy million.
He's a million. That's it?
Rookie
I've done
stuff.
5.
Yeah.
Loser.
And I, with my bonus action, use my breath weapon.
Okay.
So it's a cone.
Yep.
15 feet out in front of me. that
So you hit.
Shouldn't miss Ben, right? Like
I
one
don't.
square and then 3 and then 5. So
That's what I thought.
Yeah, okay. I think that's right. Yeah, yeah.
So it's a dex save for him again.
I'm sad, but okay. Deck save? Alright. Ooh, how's a 5 do you?
It misses.
Yeah, no,
So
no kidding.
he takes 13 points of fire damage.
13. All right.
So just take a deep breath in and just lean forward and yell, and just flames spew out of my mouth.
All right, and Dune, even you can see this from inside your shell as you're kind of peeking your head out. You just see flames erupt from Peyton's mouth and go all up over this creature, and you see it like it visually like recoils from it, and it doesn't seem to be able to speak, but the noise it's making is like a noise as he's just trying to get out of it until the weapon finally stops, and you see it's just kind of breathing heavily.
Okay.
It looks crispy and it smells
Yeah, what does it smell like?
putrid.
Oh, not good, huh?
No,
Not like
no,
bacon?
it's not like
Not
bacon.
barbecue?
Oh,
No.
I wipe my mouth a little and yell at Kamari, use your fucking breath.
Can I roll for mouth feel?
From-
Since it smells bad?
no.
Okay. Had to ask.
Fair. Okay.
How big is this thing, by the way, since I am now beside it?
Much bigger than you, I imagine.
It is it's definitely standing taller than you. It's not like gigantic or anything like that. But it is like,
A big boy?
yeah, he's noticeably like he's just built. Like whatever pieces it almost seems like the pieces that were gathered to put this thing together just came from like bodybuilders. Like they just found a bunch of really thick people, whether they were human, dwarf, you don't know, but they're strong boys. A bunch of strong boys made this thing. All right, and that's your turn?
Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. All right, so it goes back to its turn. And having just felt that delicious fire, you see it starts to just breathe heavily as it walks towards you, Peyton. And he makes some attacks, he takes swipes at you. Okay, I have to say something. No, I can't say. I rolled. No, I'll tell you about it later. I'm gonna take a picture really quick. I can't tell you things because it would ruin the fight.
I know what you want to say.
Yeah, but I'm just gonna take a
'cause
picture.
I've used this creature to fight players before,
Yeah,
so it hits. I imagine.
it hits. it certainly hits. So the first attack rings your bell. It rings it. Oh
Okay.
fuck! Give me 1 sec. So the first hit just comes across and it hits you in the side of the head, and your vision just goes white, flash for a second, hits you for 18 points of damage.
Wow.
Okay.
What does that smell like?
What's the mouthfeel of that?
It smells like wow, like, and you can hear it, like it's almost like an axe hitting wood, like just like a sound, and you can
Okay.
almost feel the echo of it.
Can I use my reaction?
I have to make a Constitution saving throw to see if I maintain the spell.
Okay.
Don't have to roll above a 10.
I rolled a natural 20, 23.
All right, so you're good, no problem.
Feels like a waste. All you had to do was roll above a 10.
Above a 9, he did 18 damage.
And he swings
No, 10
again.
is the minimum you can go down.
And he swings again at you, but this one, having like been knocked so far back, the second attack misses wide. So
I wanted to use my reaction on the first attack, if that's okay.
sure, yeah, sorry.
I just wanted to use my channel divinity to rebuke the violent.
Okay.
So he has to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. What's the DC?
13.
Fucking hell. How about a 7?
Mm-mm.
I rolled one really good roll, and that's gonna be it. The whole fight, I can
He
feel
takes
it.
18 points of radiant damage.
18 points?
The same that you did to Peyton.
Gotcha. Okay. Oh, good.
Uh-oh. I know what's happening. Oh no. Ben doesn't know, so. Oh yes, I got him. Yes.
Yep. All right.
I don't
So-
like this.
As you see, like so Peyton gets hit hard and he kind of leans back. The second attack comes through, and you see Ben just like summons this energy. It almost seems like within, and you just see this like the same kind of motion that was made against. Well, that Peyton made when he got hit. You see the creature just seems to almost get blasted in the same side of the head with just like this radiant power, and it kind of coils back in the same way. But as it comes up, there's this look of fury, this deep fury in its eyes. But that's the end of its turn. So, Dune, you Shelly boy, what are you doing?
He's
I
taking
yell
shelter.
from the echoes of my shell. You were supposed to back up, everyone. Because everyone crowded around it when I went to be the only target it would hit. Everyone got closer than me. And I guess I just get out of my shell, having wasted that. I want to just grapple onto it. Make it as immobile as it can be.
Okay.
It's not exactly. It's not on the D&D Beyond as an action.
It's contested athletics checks.
Yep.
Yeah.
Grapple.
Grapple.
I was so surprised you didn't, Brickley.
I know. I'm really upset that you did it.
So
first.
am I. All right. What do you got, Aaron?
13.
14. Yes.
Some bitch.
All right. So you try to like grab onto him and just like almost pin him down if you can, but this thing just seems so angry all of a sudden. It just kind of wrestles you off.
God dang.
You're not able to get a hold on him.
That's it.
That's
what
it?
I got.
All
I'm
right.
just gonna stand here.
Looking awesome.
Try and take hits if it'll have me.
Okay, no problem. Alton is going to remain where he is. And are you looking pretty messed up there, Peyton?
Yes,
Okay.
that nearly one-shot me.
Yeah. You have like what, 5
I
health?
tried. All right, so you feel a hand on your back, and you feel this like life force just kind of bleed into you, and
Okay.
oh, that was really bad. Better? Oh. Fuck. You get 5 points of 5 hit points back.
Okay.
I cast that at first level, and I rolled 2 1s. So
Oh no.
Your bad rolls don't have to bleed over to when you're playing Alton.
I can't listen. I can't help it. Okay. And he kind of gives you like a, is that better?
A little.
Okay.
Isn't that better?
I'm being ping-ponged between two people right now.
Okay. Well, that's his turn. Ben, back around to you.
Am I within? Can I touch Peyton? I'm within 5 feet of him.
Yeah, I would say so.
Pervert.
Do you want to be healed or not? Never mind. I will hold my action to give Peyton's lifeless body the finger. No. I'm just going to flick him in the forehead and cast Lay on Hands.
Mhm.
So you get 10 hit points back.
Okay, thank you.
So Ben just kind of reaches over, and as you're kind of still dazed and starting to feel a little bit better, you feel like a in the forehead. You feel a lot better. Better than what Alton did for you, for sure.
It's just one of those.
Exactly.
Basically. All
All right,
That's
that's
my
your
turn
turn?
because it's an action.
Kamari.
Okay, I was gonna cast Breath Weapon before, but I was gonna hit Ben. Is that correct?
Just do it.
Yes.
I don't want to burden you.
It's a great yes.
Don't be a bitch.
Um,
Bitch. Excuse me. Something caught in my throat.
Yeah, sorry, you would.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah.
I mean, would Kamari do it anyways? Because you're raging.
Yeah.
That's true.
That's the real
Oh,
question.
that is true.
It's got a good point.
Yeah.
You
Fuck
gotta
yeah.
do the Raging Cajun spicy breath.
Okay, yes, I will use my breath weapon.
Okay.
So. I
Dex
guess you will
save.
Dex save.
Dex save.
The golem's best saving throw.
Yeah. Well, he rolled a 5, so full damage, my friend. Have
To
at
be
her.
fair, I rolled better than the golem. I rolled a 6. Have not gotten hit yet, so
So 10 damage.
10 damage. Okay. You guys
so
see
far
this?
the only thing that's hit me is Kamari.
Right. So yeah, you see again the fire rolls up over it coming out from Kamari, and it recoils in almost in a fearful way. It kind of just recoils and backs up, but as it subsides, the anger in its eyes doesn't seem to have dissipated any. And it's looking right at you, Kamari.
Yeah,
Right
I was gonna yell.
Fucking
I was just
right
gonna like growl at him to get his attention.
I think the breath weapon did it.
Yeah, just in case.
All right, and that's the end of your turn, Kamari.
Yes.
All right, Peyton.
Okay, after being jostled back and forth, I extend a hand and shoot firebolt.
Okay.
With disadvantage.
Yeah, disadvantage.
Okay.
Did you not? You don't want to do the breath weapon again?
It's a bonus action.
Ah.
Oh, he's doubling up. This so bad.
I rolled the same thing twice. 17.
Nice.
That hits.
Very nice.
Show me potato salad.
For 9 damage.
9 damage. Okay.
And then you can make a dex saving throw.
Oh, great.
You could try.
So,
9.
still fails.
Yeah, no, I know.
So, after the firebolt shoots out, I take another breath in and shoot out some breath weapon. Ooh, that's low. Take 6.
6.
Yeah.
All right. So
How
as
does
this,
this creature look?
he's looking roasty toasty. He's looking pretty messed up. The burns seem to be affecting it. From what you can tell, probably the most. Well, that and the radiant. But yeah, it's looking pretty hurt. And as you continue to pelt it with fire, and it's trying to just get its hands up to block some of it, but it's just waves of fire constantly going over him from both sources. Yeah, he's looking hurt.
Yes.
All right.
Fire is not his favorite enemy.
not from what you've seen, that's for sure. All right, and that's the end of your turn, Peyton.
Yep.
All right. Ooh.
No ooh.
No, ooh.
Peyton.
No ooh.
Definitely Peyton hits.
Yeah. So he comes for you again, Peyton. And you see like there's this like froth and like spittle coming in out of its mouth that just continues to like grunt and like scream in your direction.
Okay.
And it continues to try to beat the crap out of you. The first one misses by a mile.
I have 12 AC, dude.
Yeah.
We'll talk about this later. We'll talk about what happened. And you see, like it's swinging, but like you're not sure if it's like because of the damage it had taken or what. But it's not even close to you. Like you barely have to move to get out of its way. It's just going wildly and with no control. It almost seems like. But he doesn't manage to land a hit on you.
Okay.
Which brings us around to Dune.
Well, I don't got magic, you see. I don't got fire breath. I don't got hot peppers. I got a stick.
You do have a stick. The stick could catch fire. No, just joking.
Maybe I try and grapple again. I just want to keep this guy immobilized if possible.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you got, big guy?
No.
What'd you roll?
No.
What'd you roll?
What's my modifier? My modifier is +5 on athletics.
Oh,
So,
athletics. Yeah, okay.
8.
What did you roll, Fitz?
He beat it.
No way.
I rolled a 7.
Modifier. Oh man,
It just means your speed is 0 at the
we're
moment.
having a roll off, aren't we?
Yep. It wasn't
How
a.
low can you go?
I can get pretty low. I don't want to brag or anything, but God. Okay, so you grab onto him and you hold him, and he doesn't seem to be able to move, and he's going to be staying where he is. But now you're holding him.
Yeah.
All right. Alton's turn. Alton, are you looking a lot better, Peyton? Is Alton worried?
I'm looking pretty good.
Looking pretty good. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So then, Alton is going to go ahead and cast another guiding bolt to hopefully help somebody deal enough damage to put this creature down. So 14, he hits. He's casting at first level. He might do this himself. For 15 points of damage.
Woo!
Nice.
That's a good one.
Yes, you see another bolt flies from his fingers and hits the creature, and it's now glowing and it looks dazed, and it seems to be on its last legs. It's looking quite hurt. Which brings us around to Benny Ben.
So,
Benjamin.
grappling brings its speed to 0.
Mhm.
Can I also grapple it to try and restrain it?
If you want to.
Yeah, that's why I'm bringing it up.
Sure.
If it's restrained, it like automatically fails dex saves, right?
Yeah, it's different. You're definitely gonna hit me, but you know, whatever.
We get roasted, we get roasted.
Athletics. Ooh, 21.
Who win? Oh, okay. You
Yeah,
win.
my boy. That's my boy.
I got one amazing roll off, and that was it. I
Oh.
couldn't even one shot the wizard.
You were close.
Yeah,
to
you
be
were
fair.
close. Yeah.
So
Not
I
close
see
to
that Dune's got him on one side, so I just move over to the other side and just jump on his back. And I just look over to Peyton. I'm like, finish it, damn it!
All right, cool. Kamari, you're up.
I'm just gonna move him over here so that it looks like we're grappling on both sides.
Oh, true.
Yep,
movement
no worries.
too? Oh, you can't.
Okay. It's been a while, so
It's
I'm gonna
been a
try
while.
to. I'm gonna try to take his head off with my axe.
Okay.
Good luck. Don't hit us.
So 19 plus 7. So
That hits.
nailed it.
Nailed it.
I don't know. Just the 26 to hit. I don't know.
So 10, 5, 15, 16, 17.
17. So you wind up your axe. And you come across, and even though there's like one guy on his back and like the other one's holding him from the side, you manage to get him right in the neck, and it goes and it hits and it stops. And he just kind of looks over at you. Then you pull the axe out,
Mother trucker.
and he stays standing.
I had him.
I thought you had him.
Yeah, I thought.
All right, and that's your turn, Kamari.
Yeah.
All right, pay attention.
If you don't want to speak with animals or something.
Horse,
I,
run!
I yell at to Ben to hold his breath, and I take a big breath in, and I just cast my breath weapon. And completely engulfing the golem?
Yep. 9. I got a 9 on that
Still not
dexterity
enough.
check.
Yeah,
Yeah,
12
now I
is-
know. 12?
Yeah.
All right. So you both hear that?
Oh yeah, right. I have to make a.
Yeah, both need to make dexterity saving throws.
Yeah, no big
I
deal.
imagine with disadvantage because we're grappling a creature.
Yeah.
You quickly shut up.
Sorry.
He's right.
It's one of the downsides of DMing too often, is you know all the rules even when they hurt you.
Your deck should be great, Aaron. So if you mess this up, this is on you.
That's not bad. The first one was a natural 20. Second one was a 14 plus 1, 15.
15 passes.
17 for me.
So we only take half damage.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you guys
so
both
you
take
take
6. All right, and you see the golem as it gets engulfed with flames. You guys are still holding on, like you just feel it go limp, and as you guys kind of just let go, it just slumps and falls to the ground.
I imagine we just ride it to the ground.
Yeah. Yeah, you're like on his back, and you feel him start to go, but you're just, I'm not gonna let go yet. And he goes down. He hits the ground. You both kind of just roll off a little bit.
Yeah, I just imagine like one of my gloves just stuck in his melted flesh, just like. Not my favorite.
It is gross.
Cue Final Fantasy victory music.
Yeah.
Aye.
And by now you can see like guards have been like coming and like running in, and there was a crowd pretty far back, but like some people were hanging around watching. But guards come running up and they say, "What was that? What's going on here? What is that thing?
I don't know. We killed it. It's dead.
Where did it come from? Did you see what
you see the
happened?"
smashed front of that house
And he kind of
right there.
peers and looks. And, did you see who caused this?
Do you see that smashed body on the ground?
I see several.
That one in the particular robes.
Oh. And he kind of goes over and starts inspecting the body and things like that. And other people come, like other guards come in and they try to like get everybody like back up. And you can tell that these are like rougher guards than the ones that you had seen up in like the Scarrock Heights, for example.
Yeah, the one in the robes asked the creature to get it, and then it got him, and it
Like it asked the creature to do this to him?
yeah.
What the hell? Ah, jeez. Okay. Well, you have our thanks. I'm sure we could have maybe dealt with it. We could have, guys.
My
Yeah.
weapon
Okay.
didn't work at all. I
Okay.
couldn't.
Yes. Only magic seemed to kill it. Besides, there's not that many of you down here, so I don't know how much.
Listen,
That
I know
wasn't
we're
any-
working with the skeleton crew, but we're doing the best we can.
Listen,
Okay.
you're the ones that are here. I'm not mad at you.
Okay. We hear from a lot of people, you know.
Yes, well, it's mostly the people up in the ivory tower that we are worried about. You're
Huh.
doing good work, I imagine.
You're telling me, brother.
Okay.
While all
well,
this is happening, I'm like examining the body of the flesh golem.
Yeah. You can make an investigation check if you like.
16.
Yeah, you're not finding anything on the golem itself. You can see like all the stitch marks and like you can tell that this was like put together magically. You know what I mean? Like there was definitely a lot of magic at play, but it's a magic that you're really not too familiar with personally. It's not an area that you've really dabbled too much.
Yeah, I'm not big on
But you know this is a
necromancy.
construct.
Okay, and I go over to the robed, like, mush
Yeah.
pile.
Mhm.
Is there anything left on him?
You take a look and you kind of rifle through his pockets, but he doesn't seem to have anything on him. The robe is very similar to the ones that you had seen when you had first arrived, and were attacked down by the docks.
Okay.
Can I
It's
tell
familiar.
what he ate last? I'm sure it's.
probably.
I'm sure it's.
There's
awesome.
there's just a lot of goo.
He was really into soup.
It's fucked up.
Blood
Is there anything of interest if I just pop my head through the busted door?
Yeah, anything in that whole house, I guess, whatever that is.
The flesh golem came out of there.
You kind of take a look inside, and you can see this big wooden table. that seems to have like this caked on blood that's kind of around it. There's a few chairs in there, but the room itself seems pretty empty.
Could we discern that maybe this is where the flesh golem was built?
You have a feeling that the blood is kind of part of that, yeah.
Cool. Tight, no doubt. Well, this has been a productive afternoon, evening. I have no idea what time it is.
Evening. It's so well after the fight, it's still probably like 8:30, 9 o'clock at this point.
How long has it been since we've seen Reeve?
You're probably supposed to meet him in like 15, 20 minutes or so.
You gentlemen okay going back to see my contact, and then if we don't have anything there, we can go to Olga's house? It's hard to say that name in this accent.
Would she still be open after we talk to Reeve? Should we split up?
I mean, we could maybe find her. If you want, we can split up, but usually that means bad things.
I mean, being together's been very bad too.
Yes, but it's been bad together
This
as
is true.
opposed to bad apart.
If we ever split up, I'm sticking to one of the fire folk. That's for sure.
Wait,
well,
what's happening? Are we splitting up?
No, we are not splitting up.
I don't know if we'll have time to go to Olga's and talk to Reeve again. but
Worst case scenario is we go in the morning, but we could always knock on the door and see what happens.
Are the guards still here, by the way?
Yeah, they're like kind of going through and like trying to like get the area taken care of, getting everybody else pushed back and whatnot.
Then there's one that's kind of like running the show, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
I go over to him and say,
Yep.
Is there any way to know who owned this property? Because it looks like the monster was living there.
I mean, it's definitely something that we're able to look into. That being said, being able to tell for sure, especially down here, it's honestly not very likely. There's places down here, several that are abandoned, and this honestly could have been one of them. It's hard to tell. I can't tell if the windows were boarded up or not, considering how open it is now.
Okay, well,
But it's
probably
definitely
worth
something that we're
looking
going to
into.
look into.
Okay.
Sorry, and what was your name? And thank you again for your help with this. I'm sure the people are much safer having you around. The
I-
5 of you.
my name is Peyton.
Peyton.
Forrest Scar from Bento.
Thank you. I'm
Right.
James. And he reaches out his hand.
I shake his hand.
Alright.
Occasionally, I'm like coughing. because
Takes
I've
his
just been
hand back.
spewing Fire out of my mouth for the last 30 seconds.
Do you need a drink or something?
No, I'm okay.
He had a lot of spicy food.
I spit out some phlegm and it's just like pitch black.
Oh,
You should. There's something not right with you.
It's just charred.
I just like put my hand on him and give him 1 hit point. He'll be fine.
Thank you.
you need one of them ice peppers now. I think
Waste of a pepper.
you're spitting black, but okay.
Okay, I guess we'll head back towards Reeve.
Okay. Yeah, so you head back towards where you found Reeve, and you see he's just kind of like leaned up against one of the one of the buildings there, and he kind of sees you approach, and he gives you a quick nod, and he kind of gives you one of these like, "Come on over, guys."
I'm gonna insight check him real quick just to be sure.
Okay.
Insight. Probably think he's fine. It's a 6.
Yeah, I mean, he's Reeve for you. He's
Classic
Reeving.
Reeve.
He's Reeving right at
Classic
you.
Reeve.
He's Reeving his goddamn heart out.
It's just his name's so close to Reavers that I just had to double check.
All of a sudden, he's just cut open in a lot of places, and there's blood all over the place. Oh fuck!
All right, we follow him into the alleyway, the dark alleyway.
Yeah,
Yeah,
not
so-
shifty at all.
So he kind of looks around. And he says, "So I heard some things.
You hear about the skin man we got?
Skin man.
Don't worry about it. We'll tell you afterwards.
Okay.
What else could he have heard about?
So
Well, that's why we're listening.
there's this one place not too far from here. Seems like some of these cloaked guys have been going in and out of a bunch. It's a abandoned building to the west of here. Same direction that I saw that cloaked figure going.
Do you mean the abandoned building that we found?
This
The
man.
giant fleshy thing. Okay, Dune, I
What are you
apologize.
talking about?
Dune, I apologize. I came at you, and it turns out the information he was giving us is stuff we already knew. There was a giant flesh creature that didn't seem to take any damage except from magical attacks.
Oh god.
Nearly killed us all.
You guys are okay? That one looks a little messed up. He points at Peyton, or it looks like you were. I don't even know. Okay.
I'm fine and dandy.
All right. Good.
I'm assuming that this is the abandoned building we just found, is what he's talking about.
You assume so.
I hate to see it.
How do you refer to addresses around here?
Around here, I just
That-
point.
The blue
I don't
house.
live at an address. I'm a man of the streets.
This one was back leased.
Man of the streets.
Yes.
Oh fuck.
Could be
Okay.
the same building.
I mean, maybe.
There was a man in a robe there.
Well, sounds about right then. Yeah.
Heavy on the was.
Do
What?
you know any other areas the robed people go?
Nothing else that I've heard of recently.
Anything on this siege?
The siege itself, I don't know. From everything that I'm hearing from everybody else, it just seems. I mean, we've already kind of talked about it, but it doesn't make any damn sense. Even the people who have been here longer than me and that have seen, wars and battles and been around them and they've been through sieges, there's no waiting when you come here. There's no point. If you normally battles can't handle two fronts like this. If you want to stop all trade, for example, or try to starve out the city, you need to cover the water and the land. And frankly, no one else really has a navy that can match ours. And we haven't had to pull anybody back to have to worry about it or take care of it. There's been no movement on the water. I know from what I've heard about, from what other people have heard about, the Navy's on its way back, but it hasn't really been an issue at all.
Okay.
So-
well,
From my understanding, we're still going to be getting trade coming into the city and everything.
but it hasn't happened yet.
No, not yet, but I think it's just because people were initially a little skittish about what might have been going on. So I think a lot of the boats kind of got out of here when they could. But now that there seems to be no problem and that there's probably going to be an increase in prices for, people having to deliver
Everything.
goods here,
Yeah.
we're going to be seeing some traffic soon, I feel.
Mike, would I know who would run the Navy, like the naval system here? Like, is there an admiral?
You would know that there most likely is one, but there wouldn't be somebody that you'd know of so much now.
Okay. Well, Reeve, you did your job. Thank you for everything. Stay safe out there.
Thanks, you too. If I hear anything else, I'll send word, or maybe heck, I'll even come see you myself.
You know
All
where to
right.
find me.
Absolutely.
Same church.
All right, take care, Ben.
Take it easy.
Don't follow any robed people into alleyways.
I don't
Yes.
follow anybody into alleyways. That's how you get killed.
See,
Well-
Can't trust the alleys down here.
We just followed you to an alley. We
Yeah,
can't say
well,
stuff
we
like that.
yeah.
Technically,
You
we
think
followed
you think
him.
I'm
not-
gonna wait? You think I could? You know what? That's a compliment, and I appreciate it. Thank you. You're all lucky.
Yep. I feel it.
Yeah.
Okay. Off to Olga's house.
Take care.
See ya. Okay, we'll go to Olga's house if we've got time for that.
Sure. No.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you've been to Great Expectations before, which, by the way, is GRATE Expectations.
Oh,
Grate.
Yeah.
okay.
Um,
Because of cheese grating, or
No.
do we? Well, don't be so quick. We don't.
You would actually probably know that it's more a play on the how do I say it? The ambiance of being down here. When you've asked about it before, Ben, it's more of like a sewer grate than a cheese grate.
Okay.
That's what I assumed. Mostly because I don't know if cheese graters exist in this world.
Cheese exists, so do cheese graters.
I don't think that's how that works.
Law of
Cheese existed-
nature.
Well,
I feel like cheese has existed a lot longer than the graters have.
like a whole day.
Some
Yeah,
made cheese
just
and they're
day
like,
one
I need
cheese.
this
You know what'd be
smaller.
good?
Yeah.
Yeah, this should be shredded or grated.
Yeah. I am not going to keep doing this by hand.
It's getting all up my fingernails. It's disgusting.
Oh God, no.
All right, let's go to the sewer expectations.
Yeah, let's head that way. Keeping
All right.
a very vigilant eye on robed folk
Yeah,
and weak walled houses.
I will lead the way.
No problem. Yeah, so you guys, you head over, and it's not too far from where you are. Kind of through like more of like the main streets. There's a sign that, lo and behold, is just like a few lines that just says "Great Expectations," and there's a door there. You see the lights on the inside. I'm assuming
Cool.
you head in.
Yes.
You go inside.
By the way, Ben, what kind of shop is this anyway?
It's cheese. It sells cheese.
Ooh, hell yeah.
You
No,
would
I'm
know
just-
it's like
Yeah, it's I imagine it's like a corner store. It's got
sort of.
everything.
It's like a corner store, but like more junk.
Yes. It's a thrift store.
It is very thrifty.
What's
Yes.
a thrift store?
Uh-oh.
Yes.
Pagans
It's
are
Elvish.
showing.
It's where regular people go to shop for stuff that they can't afford. I know you wouldn't understand.
You don't send somebody out to do it?
I have never wanted to punch you in the face before, but you're making it very hard.
Oh God.
I can't believe. Listen, Peyton, don't speak. Maybe it's for the best if you don't speak here, because if you say something like that inside, Olga might crush your skull, and I won't stop her. Mostly because she'll crush my skull afterwards.
I'm quite eager to see what, trinkets and baubles there are then.
Yes, well, prepared to be disappointed. Here we go.
But I have such great expectations.
Grate.
Yes. So, you guys head inside, and you see as you walk in, there's this tall woman, over 6 feet tall, probably like 6'2", 6'3", with thick like cords of muscles just all throughout. She's human. And as you walk in through the door, you see she like reaches underneath her counter, and there's just a mace that comes out. And she
Damn.
looks at you and she says, "Oh, Ben,
Olga, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?" And she puts the mace back down
Yes.
underneath.
Yes. I noticed the mace is clean. I guess business has been good.
People are learning.
Yeah, they would have eventually. The ones who usually don't make it out very often, do they? Just kidding,
I
they
miss you.
Well, Olga, I've come on some business. If I must be honest.
Okay,
Couple of things.
sure.
The siege.
Aye.
As you know, it's very odd, and I know lots of things pass through this store, including rumors. Are you
Sorry.
okay, Kamari?
Mike was going cross-eyed looking at his hand. It was amazing.
Kamari, are you okay? Stop looking at that.
I'm fine. I'm fine.
I just imagine like Kamari like immediately like walks in and then puts on these thick glasses and his eyes just go.
I'm like looking all through the shop and just the different things.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's peering at all the
Um,
cool stuff.
We are looking for
Yeah.
the more expensive stuff in this store, which is information.
Well, I've got that. What do you
Okay,
need?
wait.
How
I
much
put
money you
down,
got?
I put down 25 gold.
Oh, you need to know a lot. She slides it over the counter to herself.
The siege, it's weird. It's not normal. There's something going on there, and we need to know any other information, then it's just weird.
Well, I've had some people come through. And honestly, from what everybody's saying, they're not even looking for a fight. They're just here. Now, I can't say for sure what that's for. The people that I talk to that kind of come in, you know how it is. They don't think this is going to last very long.
I didn't think so.
There's no navy. There's no boats. It
That's
doesn't
what
make any sense.
That's the part I'm worried about. The navy for the city isn't here.
That's it.
It
But
should
the
have, it should
navy.
have been here by now.
I know that they were off doing some other stuff. I'm not surprised that they're not here yet. It's more, I really, from everything I'm hearing, it's land focused, but I don't know for what. There's nothing right outside the gates. Maybe they're gonna try to mess with some of the farmland or something, but I don't know to what end.
It just feels like they're less about trying to get in and more like they're trying to keep us in.
It would make sense. And then we got these weird people running around in the city,
Yes.
just causing trouble for nothing.
That was my next question. These robes figures, we've encountered them twice now.
Yeah, I've
I'm
heard.
sure you've heard, yes, that we ran into a particularly large fellows. It was a creature.
Skin man.
It was a fleshy
Now you're part of that.
mass.
Mhm.
Yep.
Yes, we're actually the ones who took it down, though barely.
Wow.
Yes.
You've gotten stronger, have you?
My friends mostly did it. I just held it till it died.
Ah, so you're just the same.
Yes,
Gotcha.
mostly.
Okay.
But we found what could have been a hideout, but there has to be more of them in the city. And I was hoping you might have heard rumors of at least a direction or clue where we can start making our way to finding more.
I'm gonna be able to drum something up for you. You've already paid, and I appreciate that. Let me. I knew about the one because there've been a lot of people coming and going from it. I'm pretty certain they have a second location, but I'm gonna need some time to find it.
Okay.
Give me
go
until tomorrow.
ahead. What time tomorrow do you think you would need until?
Come back this time tomorrow.
Tomorrow evening.
We're gonna need a bit of night snooping tonight, and I gotta run the actual, the obviously legitimate business.
Yes,
tomorrow.
the legitimate, yes, of course.
Right,
yes.
right. Okay, but let me see if I can find another location for you.
Perfect.
That sounds right.
Olga, it's been a pleasure as always. You seem to get more
Absolutely
beautiful
fantastic.
every time I see you.
You're so
Um,
sweet.
Does
don't
anyone
believe
want
you.
to buy anything while you're here?
I do. I mean, I found this under the bottom of one of your counters. What's this?
What
That's
is
gum.
that? I don't. That's not.
Some kind of magical ooze.
That-
Sure.
It is. You know what it is? It's an ooze that you can put in your mouth, and
Okay.
you can chomp on it, and chomp on it, and chomp on it,
Oh, interesting.
and it'll never feel right to swallow it. You just keep chomping on it, over and over again. It's 3 gold.
It's
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 magic.
magical. Okay. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Dude
Fantastic.
gets 3 gold. Hands it to her right away.
Oh, thank you so much. Rinse it. You're gonna want to use water on it first.
Okay.
It helps.
Okay.
Olga.
Yeah.
Olga,
Very interesting.
Yes,
2 gold, please.
I'll give you 1.
Okay.
All right. Gives you a gold back.
All right, let's go. And I hand the gold to Dune.
Do you have anything that's like legitimate and interesting, Olga?
Are you trying to say that my business isn't legitimate?
It's kind of rude, Peyton.
Peyton, remember what I said about talking?
He's not from around
I
here.
I
What-
would like to buy something if there's something that piques my interest.
Okay, have you
What are
looked
you
and
looking
found something
for?
that piqued your interest?
And like as you're looking around, there's like, it's like honestly being in like the worst antique store ever. Like there's like antique plates, but like they're cracked, or there's just like wooden plates. And
But
there's
I'm
like
also well aware that the good stuff's not out in the open.
Well, some of it is, so you just gotta be faster.
That, how about your, your less public items?
well, now that depends on what you're looking for, and it depends how much coin you got.
Well, he's loaded.
Shut up,
He's
Dune.
not that. He's not that
Loaded.
I mean, all right, I don't have a great frame of reference.
A child is loaded compared to you.
It's impossible.
mean,
to
Tell you
say.
what.
That's not the fair assessment. You were a rich kid, so
Yeah,
I'll
most
tell you
children
what.
don't
I can
want
get some stuff for you. That's kind of one of the things I'm better at. What are you looking for? Or at least what? Give me a flavor of what you're looking for.
Do you have anything that, or would you be able to find anything that might protect me or protect my life better? Because I'm a frail person.
Like armor? Or you
I
need
don't-
something a little pricier?
a little more
Depends
magic.
how little pricier it gets.
Dune, seriously, either put that in your mouth or just don't play with it with your hands. You're gonna make it's gonna taste awful once you put it in your mouth.
I don't want to waste the magic. That's true.
I'll tell you what. When you come back tomorrow, you bring that coin of yours. Let me see what I can find you. Let me see what
Okay.
I can scrounge up.
Sounds good.
All right. Ben, you bring these people back. I like them.
I'm sure you do.
You like them too?
I like them too, so be nice.
I'm being nice.
Yes. Nice is
Okay.
always yes. You have a great night.
You too.
Okay, goodbye.
All right, and you guys head out.
It's nice
Oh,
and
Is she
low.
legitimate, Ben?
It depends on what your version of legitimate is.
Like she'll actually get something interesting?
Oh yes, yes. It will cost a lot, but she'll get something you'll want more than likely.
Well, we'll see what she has.
Should we go check a little bit more into that house? Maybe we missed something. I mean, 2 people did mention that house and coming and goings.
It's
I
probably
mean, we
not the
could
worst
quickly,
idea.
but I have a feeling it was Bear. It's probably used mostly to build that thing. We might have sort of found it earlier than what they planned on using it for, but couldn't hurt to look, I suppose.
Maybe we can find some kind of indication of who made it, something left behind. Where
Yeah.
I'm from, the criminal always comes back to the scene of the crime.
Unless they get murdered by the thing they created.
This is true, but we've seen a lot of these robed folk, and I have to assume this one wasn't the only one involved.
Okay.
Whatever the organization is, it's quite annoying and that we have to keep running into them.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's going to stop anytime soon, based on the rumors we heard.
And the total lack of law enforcement.
Yes, well, I hate to say it, but it's only slightly worse than normal.
Dude,
Siege
maybe
doesn't
you
change.
can get a job, as they say.
It seems, yeah. Although
Juniors.
they also don't seem exactly interested in hiring. We've fought a lot of problems here, and no guards have cared very much.
The people that are being siege, sorry, they're
Mhm.
from Eglistan?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, Rowan, there's your answer.
Yeah, we should have a map, huh? Somewhere.
No.
Although
I
know
mean,
what the world
that's why I
looks like.
took notes. I just had to find it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fair.
Okay, let's go back to the house, and if not, we'll maybe take it easy for the night and see what we can do
Yeah. let's do it.
tomorrow. All right, so I guess we'll make our way back to that house just to investigate further.
Sure, no problem. Yeah, you make your way back easy enough. There's still a couple guards just kind of in the area, kind of just standing watch. But one of them is the one that had been there previously, so he does recognize you and says, "Hello, Is there has there been something else? Has there been another attack?
No, no attack. We are just trying to figure all of this out. We're hoping to take a quick look around, try and give you guys a hand.
Please, by all means, we're shorthanded as it is down here, so we've kind of already gone through the place, but if you'd like to take a look as well, you're more than welcome to.
Is the pile of mush and robes still there?
That's kind of been cleaned up.
Sloth to the side.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
just-
Put in the
I
ditch.
mentioned-
It's there, but yeah, there is. It's
Yeah,
more been
there's
taken
some
off
there.
the main road. Yeah,
There's some there.
yeah.
Hmm.
They're hoping for rainfall.
Yeah.
Have you seen many of these robes around here? I'm just asking the guards.
We've seen some of them, honestly. Previously, they didn't seem to give anybody trouble, but the more we're questioning people around here, it seems like, and it's, I can't believe we missed it. We need more men, but there's been bodies moving in and out. Like,
Bodies?
or sorry, I shouldn't say out. Bodies have been brought in to this place. Apparently, some people had seen it before, but as tends to be the way down here, you know, if you see something like that, no one ever tells us. No one says anything. You don't know who's gonna attack, what's gonna happen.
Mm.
Everybody just kind of keeps their eyes down. So
We've seen a few of these robed people in the last few days.
Really?
We don't spend a lot of time in this district, but the time we've been here, it's been pretty constant.
jeez.
We just
I'll have to
intended
make another. Sorry.
I was just gonna say we just intended to look at the property and see if we could find any evidence of who it was and what they're up to.
Please take a look. By all means, let us know if you could, please, if there's anything we might have missed. Like I said, there's you're gonna see some remains
Hmm.
of discarded parts in there. So if anybody's squeamish, don't go in.
We've seen a lot.
There's a if you go, you're gonna find a hatch at the back, and when you go down, that's where all the leftovers are.
Hmm. Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
You guys.
Yep.
Take some time and do a thorough
Yeah.
search of the house.
Yep.
Big investigation. Here.
I'm going to help Peyton.
Yep. And Alton will help you, Dune.
Sure.
So you get advantage on your roll.
Advantage and what is
22.
Yeah, 15 for me.
15, okay. Yeah, so you guys are able to find the hatch in the back. If you guys go, well, I'm assuming you guys are going to go down, check down there. So yeah, you can see like it. First of all, it reeks. It is an awful, awful smell of just decay. As you can see, just the remains of parts that weren't needed or used or required for this monstrosity to have been created. It seems like what they had done is taken the parts they needed, brought them upstairs, attached it on the table, and then the remains were discarded down here. You don't find much else down here. There's a couple of crates and everything, but they're empty at this point. Nothing really of note. And then on the main floor, it seems to just have been the table that this thing was made or created on, and a couple chairs just for sitting. But it seems like this was. You would notice, Peyton, like if there had been anything here, it was definitely like taken out. Like this seems almost purposely bare.
I would like to investigate the chairs a little deeper, please.
Nope, we're not going down this road. We're not going down this road.
Does it
How
have
many-
four legs?
How many
me-
legs? Yes.
Listen, it's a chair. We're not doing it. We're not doing it. It's a fucking chair.
Which direction?
You know what?
is
There's
the-
no
are the chairs
chairs.
face-
No,
Are
there's
the
no
chairs
chairs.
facing north?
The chairs implode. They were magic. You didn't get them in time, and they're gone now.
I would like to see if any of the bodies have signs of blight.
Yeah. So, and with the investigation check that you rolled, there's none of the orange coloring that you'd be used to. There's nothing that seems off about it that would make you think that these were blighted bodies at all.
Okay.
This does not seem connected, from what you can tell.
Can
And
we
Peyton,
give an
you with
estimation
even
of how long they've been there?
you're thinking that the remnants that are in there would honestly only be like a day or two old.
Okay.
Yeah.
So recent kills.
Mm.
It's very meaty.
Okay, well, they clearly picked this place clean. Let's go back to the church and make a fresh start of it tomorrow.
I think so.
Yeah.
Skedaddle right out of there.
Okay.
Stank off.
All right, so yeah, you guys head out and you make your way back to the church. Doesn't seem to be anything that impedes you or stops you or anything.
Just to
to
make
that
sure we
degree.
aren't followed.
Mhm.
Make a perception check for me.
It's a 13.
13. Yeah, you kind of keep an eye out as you're going just to make sure you're not followed, and you're pretty sure that no one's been following you guys at all.
Okay.
Yep. But yeah, before too long, you guys end up making your way back to the church.
Cool. There's one thing I want to do before we go to bed, but
Mhm.
if anyone wants to do that something first, because mine is mostly just story element.
Just time to unwind.
I use the time to, play with Eden a little. Take it easy on my cot.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm just trying to a little bit forget the meat that we dealt with today
Fair.
and think about these strange robed people and what they could want, what they're up to.
Okay. And what did you like to do, Ben?
Yes. Ben goes to his room.
Mhm.
Takes a good while taking off his armor, cleaning his armor, laying it out like he always does. And then he sits on the one chair
Mhm.
that he has in the room.
Can you
And he
explain the
stare-
chair?
Yes, it has four
No,
legs.
I'm just checking. Go on.
No armrests. It's actually a stool.
That took a wild turn I wasn't expecting.
Yeah, it's actually a three-legged stool. I was lying the whole time. He just sits on this stool and he stares at the floorboards for like an hour, 2 hours. At about the 2.5 hour mark, he goes over to the floorboard and he pries one of the floorboards off and he looks at what's inside for like maybe another 30 minutes before he gets the courage to pull out this massive looking warhammer, just like this dark obsidian color. It just looks like it was just crudely made, and it's just a weapon to just kill people with. And he puts it next to his armor and his sword. He stares at it for like maybe another hour. Puts it back in the floorboard. Goes to bed.
Okay.
Dune's chewing the magic gum.
There's no flavor.
None at all.
No.
Puts it back into a pouch and says, guess the magic is, I don't know, invisible?
You know she never told you what kind of magic it provided,
I
right?
thought I'd see something. You gave me the pepper, there was ice breath. I don't know.
You're a little too trusting of people sometimes, Dune.
I'm just interested in magic. Where I'm from, it's not that prevalent. I don't know. I'll figure it out. And just curl up into my shell.
All right. So you guys head to sleep. In the morning, you're woken up by Arton coming running down. And she kind of first she knocks on. Well, actually, sorry, she wouldn't run down. She'd come out of her room. She knocks on your door first, Ben. She says, "Ben, get up.
I was already awake. I didn't sleep super well.
The army's gone.
What?
The army's gone. They're gone."
Yeah, I put my armor on immediately.
And she rushes out and she wakes the U4 technically up. She says, "The army's gone. It sounds like they're doing some kind of investigation or something, but the army is gone.
Ours or theirs?
Theirs. Why would ours be gone?
I don't know.
Just
Why would
gone?
theirs be gone?
Why would I be telling you if our... No, theirs is gone. I don't know why.
He's like this in the morning, but we get it. This is very strange.
It doesn't
Yes,
make any
he,
sense.
he needs his coffee right in the morning, or he's just a pisshead for the rest of the day.
And as you guys are talking, Peyton,
Mm-hmm.
you hear a voice inside your head. It's the voice of your father.
Okay.
He says, "Peyton,
I am your father.
you need to get back home at once. They're coming."
Oh shit!
And that's where we're going to end it.
Oh
Oh,
shit!
you're the worst.
Okay.
Okay. What kind of they? Did the army go there? Do we get? I guess we gotta. Let's keep it going, right?
Okay.
All right. Interesting.
All right, well, you're the worst.
Yeah, now we have to wait a whole goddamn week. Yeah, you bastard. You bastard.
I've been sitting on this for 3 weeks, guys.
Yeah.
3 fucking weeks. I've wanted to get there.
And we don't have our horse.
You don't have
Yeah,
your
that-
horse now.
No.
Well, how are we gonna get our horse into the city?
Yes, they don't have horses in this city.
There's a good
Hey.
chance they do.
They don't have thunder. Okay.
Yeah.
Thunder was the best.
Whispering Thunder. If we're
Whispering
gonna say the name,
was
say
a
it right.
rental.
Respect.
Respect
He
the
was
name.
your horse, Peyton. He's family.
It was a rental. I don't know where he came from.
Your house.
It was provided by your house. Yeah. You just.
Yes, my mother found us a horse and buggy.
Or she gave us your horse and buggy.
Yeah, this is childhood horse. He just doesn't even recognize it.
What a stuck-up little rich brat.
It's one of my horses.
Ah,
It's part of the fleet.
Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't want to get too attached, so he just forgot all their names.
Yeah.
There's so many.
They have names?
One's called horse. One's called horse meat because it died.
He's so tender.
Oh god damn.
Okay. Jeez Louise. Well, we got there.
Yeah.
Gremlins
we want to
couldn't keep
drop
us
that
down.
shit on you guys for 2 weeks. 3
Yeah.
weeks. God damn it.
We wanted to play for 3 weeks.
Fair play.
Hopefully, no more
Um,
issues, right, guys?
Hopefully no more issues.
Yeah, I ordered the book, so
Maybe on Tuesday we could all jump on and see if it works, and see if it just doesn't. Because when you guys did it, it worked.
We'll try
fine,
it.
but-
That's
Yeah.
true.
We will be on Tuesday next week
yeah, exactly. We will be on.
True.
for 30
Oh,
weeks.
that's
GTB.
true.
Yep.
Well,
Yeah.
here's hoping it works out fine.
Okay.
What we do is, after Through the Breach, we do D&D, record it, and just broadcast it. No one will even know.
I have to stay awake till 2 a.m. Never gonna happen for me.
Yeah. But then, you know,
I can't do it.
the Wednesday gremlins can't get us.
True.
Or what we do is we film it tomorrow. We just do it tomorrow. Problem solved.
Film
Yeah.
next week's episode.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, yeah. Problem solved.
You guys
Then-
seem frustrated at the cliffhanger. Was that bad? Should I not have done that?
No, it's
Cliffhangers
good.
is good.
It
No,
mean-
I'm just fucking
yeah.
with you guys. I was gonna do it anyway. Give a shit what you think.
Gotta
Here's an
have
important
cliffhangers.
question.
What's up?
Experience.
Mm.
Oh yeah, no, you guys are 4. You're fine.
Woo!
Level 4.
Yeah.
We did it. We did it, everyone.
They'll bring you to evenly to level 4. I forget what the exact experience amount is. I have it written down somewhere. But
Sweet.
Yay!
I hope this is an important level for me.
We need
it was like 3 or
460?
460. Yeah.
There's one last thing that I have a gripe about,
Yep.
and that it's Peyton's father didn't use all 25 words.
Does
You
he
know
seem
that
like someone who would use all 25
You
words?
know that you should have, and you're wrong for doing it. And I'm hurt, and we'll talk about it later.
Listen,
He's a man. of few
Tranax ain't
words.
like that, boy.
Okay.
Why do lot
Oh
word
my
when few
God.
word do trick?
All right, everybody. thank you very much for coming out. Sorry again for the delay.
Bye, peeps.
But we're looking forward to next week. So we will figure our stuff out, probably, hopefully.
Yep.
And we look forward to seeing you then. Thanks very much, guys.
Thank you, guys.
Goodbye,
everybody.
See ya.
Goodbye. It was great to see you, my friend.
Bye.